If you're moving to Charleston and you want to be able to jump downtown easily to get into Charleston's best restaurants, then watch today's video to see a new luxury home community that offers amazing homes in the 1.5 to 2 million price point. I'm Nat Wallen. I grew up here and I've been helping people buy and sell homes since 1995. This is part of a neighborhood series that I make each week. And if you want to join the Charleston Neighborhoods newsletter, you'll get a new subdivision from me once a week in your email. There's a link in the description. Okay, finding brand new and close to downtown is no easy feat. And today I'm going to show you a bit of a needle in a haystack. The Preserve at Fenwick is a new luxury home neighborhood that borders Penny Creek. So as you drive in, you'll see the sign say Fenwick at Penny Creek. It's the same place, Fenwick, the Preserve. Let's start with the location. Charleston is pretty easy to navigate because it's divided by rivers. This is historic downtown Charleston. Here's the Battery. It's a beautiful place to see and enjoy. Lots of history here. Right across the river is James Island. Maybank Highway leads you towards Johns Island, which is where the neighborhood is. And on the way, Riverland Terrace is really close to Fenwick. And it's got one of Charleston's best pizza places, I should say. It's right here. It's called Crust. There's also the Terrace Theater, which is the best place in Charleston for art films and independent movies. Danny McBride moved to Charleston a few years ago. They filmed the HBO series Righteous Gemstones here, and they recently showcased the first episode of the most recent season here at this theater. There's also a whiskey bar, and right across the street is the Poorhouse with live music and an amazing farmers market brunch on Sundays that runs from 11 to 3. It's a good place to get fresh food and good brunch meals over the weekend. We go there frequently. Now we'll jump across the bridge onto Johns Island. We'll pass Headquarters Plantation, and the Preserve at Fenwick Hall is before you get to the River Road intersection on the right-hand side. Now I clocked this. On a Saturday morning with no traffic and getting lucky with the green lights, it's 14 minutes to get downtown. Plan on 20 to 25 if you're going for dinner on a Friday. Let's take a closer look at the whole neighborhood. As you can see, there are plenty of trees and the homes are peppered in, so the neighborhood is very natural and not clear cut, which is nice, of course. With a total of 66 home sites, this is not a large neighborhood, so it's pretty exclusive and personal. This is a great value in my opinion, especially with the creek access and the close proximity to downtown Charleston. Okay, now let's get a little closer to the creek. One of the biggest draws for being on the coast is getting out on the water. And you don't have to have a boat. You can just go to the dock, crab, fish. I'm going to show it to you in a minute, but it's very, very nice. Just having the salt breeze feels good. And this neighborhood has the added bonus of being close to a handful of great restaurants as well on Johns Island. So Wild Olive is 10 minutes away. Again, it's on Johns Island. And also my wife's favorite, the Royal Turn. We go there pretty frequently. So again, if you're a foodie and you want to live close to restaurants but still have some peace and quiet, this is a good option for sure. Now let me give you a good example of what one of the waterfront homes for sale looks like. This is actually the model. Let's walk inside. Okay, I'm going to run through this kind of quickly. You can see the foyer here, and to the left is an office space. And then also on the front of the house, we have a guest bedroom with a full bath and shower, walk-in closet. And then we have the foyer here. To the left is a powder room. To the right is the stairway. We've got a dining area. And then this is a very nice kitchen. This is a Thermador 6-burner gas stove. I really like this buffet station here. This is really nice. And then, of course, it flows into the living room or the den area. There's also a porch there. And now let's run upstairs. There's paneling on the walls. To the left upstairs is the laundry room. And then we have another large bedroom with a bath, another bedroom, connecting bath, and then an upstairs den. And now we're in the upstairs master. You'll notice that there are vaulted ceilings, very nice fixtures, barn door. And now let's go into the bathroom. We have a soaking tub, separate shower, very, very nice, all marble, separate water closet. And now let's go to the dock. Okay, a little behind the scenes here. Sometimes it takes a little while to create these videos. In fact, I started by shooting the first half, the part that you've already seen, in late October, and it's now January 20th. I was editing it and I said, I need to get out and show the dock and the amenity and talk a little bit about the Intracoastal Waterway and things like that. It's much colder than it was. In fact, I'll show you some footage now from October. So this is what the neighborhood looked like in October. The marsh grass might be a little bit tanner here, but let me just get this thing started. Okay. So this is Penny Creek. And I need to watch out for the power lines. So a big part of creek living is, or a big variable when purchasing waterfront property is how deep is the creek. So if we were on the ocean or, on really deep water on a big river, for example, like the Wando River, then these properties would probably be in the 3 million range. This is Penny Creek, which kind of heads out towards the Stono River. I'm going to just swing around here. Yeah, so this is actually the bridge coming over onto Johns Island. And I'm going to just swing around and show you the neighborhood. This is a bit of a traffic bottleneck, but one of the benefits of this neighborhood is that it's right before you get onto Johns Island, so you'll probably be able to avoid quite a bit of it. So this is the preserve on the left-hand side. It's January 20th, as I mentioned, and Tuesday and Wednesday, today's Monday, tomorrow and the next day, we're supposed to have snow in Charleston. We'll see if that happens. Go ahead and subscribe if you haven't already. I'll document if we get snow in Charleston. This is the neighborhood dock and amenity that I'm standing on now. This is a big benefit of the preserve, is being so close to downtown Charleston, having waterfront access. So if you live in the neighborhood, you can actually use this dock. And there are actually 2 community docks, both of them pretty large. In fact, when I come back, I'll show you the length of these docks. And there we are. So there's an easy, probably 10 to 12 boats that could fit at this neighborhood. And yeah, so this is the dock at the preserve at Penny Creek. Now let me just land this thing carefully and we'll move on. Thanks for joining me. And again, like and subscribe if you don't mind. Share this if you will. All the things that all the YouTubers suggest. Thank you for doing it. And if you need help, of course, purchasing a property in Charleston, this is what I do and what I love. So these videos are kind of my passion, and I appreciate you being a part of them. We'll move on. Well, it did snow.
Yeah. Yeah.
My wife, Hattie. Thanks for watching the video. I'm standing in the middle of Highway 7. Surreal.